Hari Om Tat Sat. Well, if you've been feeling a lot heavy emotions lately and feeling drained, then there's one habit that you need to break. And how to break it, what is that habit which is draining you this way? That's what you will learn in today's reading. Hari Om Tat Sat. If you've been feeling tired, emotionally heavy, distracted, or like you're doing everything but getting nowhere, this message is for you. There's one hidden habit which is draining your energy and you're not even realizing it. And once you break it, your entire life begins to open. Now stay till the end because spirits will reveal the exact replacement habit that instantly shifts your vibration and bring results. So that's what I'm feeling right now. Very curious to check what is the reading today. Let's start. Breathe in, breathe out. Ooh, wow. Okay. So, you may feel stuck in your career and unable to break through current limitations. It may be time to reassess your approach. Now, this is what is happening. You have done everything, and yet if things are not working, that simply means your approach is wrong here, and you need to shift that kind of energy and see in a different angle. And not only that, you're also very blessed right now with your energies. Look at that repeat numbers. If you've been seeing repeat numbers constantly and you are thinking, why am I seeing double two, 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 two? Why these twos are coming behind me? Let's find out today the answers of what is the meaning of this two. What is the universe trying to communicate? A friendship may be experiencing difficulties or growing apart. More communication or boundaries may be needed. So if you've been thinking, I've been doing everything right, why am I feeling so distracted? It's simply because you need a deeper connection of friendship from the past and you have been experiencing difficulties in it. You're growing apart and your heart is not able to take that because it's years together of friendship that you've maintained, and this needs some renewal. Okay, and so more communication on what is going wrong or what went wrong, and an apology that you can do could help. Yes. Now, if you've been feeling, why is this happening to me? What is this? Is there any evil eye or negativity or darker energies? I do see that is there. Yes. And the habit that you're doing without you breaking it, it won't happen. It is to communicate openly. One, change your approach because you're doing the same old approach, and that's why the same old pattern is in repeat or going in circles. You're going in circles. That's what I'm seeing. The thing that you're running away, I'm also having a feeling not through the cards but through the visions or the psychic visions that I'm having, that there is something that you know that you're running away from it, but you're facing it more than you can recognize. Let's say for an example, you don't want to learn about your gut feeling. Sometimes your gut is going wrong and you've seen this, like you don't trust your gut, something is going wrong, and universe or God, whatever you want to call it, is going to teach you lessons until you accept that yes, I am trusting my gut now on. If I fail to trust my gut, I know something's going to go wrong. So why am I doing this? An introspect is required here. Your gut feeling is always right, unless it's coming from insecurities, etc. So how to know if it's your gut feeling or insecurity is to meditate and have a grounded energy. Till then you will be very confused and mix up all the emotions there. So make sure you're in full sync with your breath work, as well as meditative efforts are supposed to be taken very seriously here. That is it that is required from your end to see some major shift in your life. You're also overthinking, I can see, and 4422, look at that, the numbers in repeat. You're overthinking things. If you want to do something, you always feel you're very low at confidence. You don't know what's happening internally. Workplace, you're not putting your full efforts. Health related issues are popping up right now. Heavy energies are literally draining you right now. So overthinking is something you need to stop doing, because that is taking you nowhere. It's only making you think a lot, and then there is no solution for whatever you thought about. It is important for you suddenly, when you know that, okay, I think I'm doing the overthinking here and it is not necessary for this kind of situation, switch your energy from there, divert your mind from there towards breathing only. I'm not saying do any diversion with respect to distractions like screen time or phone or doing anything else other than introspection, that yes, I'm doing the overthinking here, I need to break this pattern, I know things will work out just fine for me, the low confidence, everything is just temporary, I'll work on myself. So then you go towards your breathing. And how to breathe? Take 4 beautiful, simple breaths through your nose. Hold your breath for 2 seconds, and then you can release the breath you took or exhale it via your mouth. Now, this is the breathing pattern you need to do. The moment you understand that, okay, I think I'm overthinking, that's where you have to stop and start with your breathing. Look at that. Again, we've got this boundary related. So again and again, the cards are telling you about boundary. Why? Because your boundaries are very blurred here. You're being overstepped. Your emotional boundary, your physical boundary, you're being overstepped, and you know this. This is leaving you with a feeling of being overwhelmed and drained at the moment, and it's time to reinforce your limits. Wow. Okay. So what else you need to learn here in order to gain the best benefits in life? What am I seeing? Romantic energy is flowing, bringing sweetness, tenderness to your relationship. New sparks are flying. So this is happening as well. So nothing's going to stop you if you receive these beautiful energies. You are ready to receive it. Just have that receiving mode. If there is enough space for a new thing to come, then the new thing is going to come. So this is written on your cards: romance, a new partner, somebody who will create some sparks within you, is all written for you, unless you are not making space for the older things to go away. Now, emotional wounds, exactly, look at that. Emotional wounds are still open, and past pain continues to influence the present. More time and effort are needed for true healing. This is exactly what you need to do in order to get rid of this energy, the healing, the emotional healing part, because your entire life is suddenly blocked at the moment of feeling extremely overwhelmed because you are not in the repair mode continuously. You're not in that repair mode. Either you're distracting yourself from truly processing your feelings, or you're not acknowledging that you're hurt at all. So a lot of denial is happening, defense is happening, where you're not able to completely heal, and that is the issue here. Of course, you're not a perfect human being, but the imperfection, if you could just change that a bit, and instantly your life will see some major changes. Vibration is going to change, and you're going to see some good results, because this repair is required. What had happened to you? You're working to repair a relationship that was once fractured. Past hurts are healing, and reconciliation brings hope. That is what I'm seeing here. And it is important. If you are not able to heal yourself, or friendships, or anything that is coming your way, then you are simply not going to attract anything new either. So it's important to focus on your emotional healing. And how to emotionally heal? Please, forgiveness is extremely important. It is so simple, so easy. That is what people think. Oh, everyone I speak to speaks about forgiveness. Everyone I speak to say, let go of things, move on. It's so easy to speak, but it is extremely difficult to do it. How to forgive then? All right. If it is that easy, how do I fully forgive somebody? It is only through your internal work of Ho'oponopono prayer, meditation, and breath work. Now, how to do that Ho'oponopono prayer in order to truly forgive someone? Internally, you have to feel it, not just say the words, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Those are the words you're going to imagine the person that you need to forgive. Or repairing or healing happens only when you call upon people who have hurt you before, their energy before you, and then you can simply ask for forgiveness, because you also have harmed them in your past life. That is why the connection is now come as the same kind of energy towards you. Now that habit of going back again and again to your past life or past situation is not cool at all. And to be fair, you have to be fair with whoever you interact with, whatever you do, just be fair, and you will provide justice to your own self. So here, more to be fair word I'm seeing as something that is intended for you. You're not being fair to your own self. You're very lenient with other people, but extremely harsh on your own self, and that's not right. You're trying to be perfectionist and you feel like doing that perfect things, like literal balance of perfect things. That's not going to happen. Just be fair to yourself how you would be to other people. Challenges feel overwhelming and you may be struggling to find effective solutions, leading to frustration and confusion. And the moment you understand you need to be fair to your own self, I also see owl here. So this is Mahalakshmi literally communicating with you. I feel she is your spirit guide or guide around you, and wealth related issues or whatever personal relationship issues you have, it's all coming to an end the moment you start with the forgiveness part here. Now what else you need to do to overcome this? Is there any habit that you need to now let go? Relationship or phase of life is coming to an end. Though painful, this separation opens a door to new beginnings. So it's important for you to heal this traumatic end. This end is only to begin new things. You need to understand you won't let go of your past relationships. You're going back in circles with them. You're having trust issues. Then again you forgive. Again you get back to this person. Again this person is breaking your trust. So it's happened more than you can even imagine, and now you really have to make a sensible decision here in order to not drain your energy so much. Psychologically you are extremely impacted with this trauma. Some sessions of counseling, talking to somebody about the pain that you're going through and release of this negativity is important. You can also write down whatever habit you have right now of going back to people who always hurt you, going back to people who have not respected you, do not show you any care, but you want to chase this because you want to get the validation from this person. Then you need to internally heal where is this traumatic event popping up from. It is not of course coming from adulthood. It is coming from somewhere childhood. You felt that you were not enough and you need to chase the external validation. No matter how much people did this, like separation was happening, people were ignoring you, trying to break up with you, you always went behind them begging to reconsider. And it is only because you feel that you need to put all the efforts in order to sustain a relationship or not break it from your end, at least. That is what you feel. And this external validation that you're seeking by hanging on to these relationships, it's not going to fetch you any growth at all. And that habit, which is extremely the most draining, needs to go today. And what I'm telling is only based on your energies right now. So simply make note of what all you need to work on yourself and release these energies for a better future. Because of course I'm seeing some great changes. I'm seeing once you break this. Now co-create is also one of the things. Truth be told, so some mystery things are getting revealed to you. You will understand certain things, why they are happening to you. At last, now you might find this very interesting. Balance of attraction may be off. One person may be more invested than the other, or attraction may be waning. Look at that, you're putting more efforts. Like I said, you are the one who's holding on to this. The other person keeps talking about divorce, breakup, or leaving you, even job for that matter, money, whatever it is. You are the person who is putting in more efforts here. It should be a balance, and you should see where you should stop putting efforts. Putting efforts is a very nice, attractive thing, but the moment you withdraw the efforts, see if the other person is putting in same amount of effort. And if they're not, then it is time to withdraw from that kind of relationship. All right, I hope this was enough for you. Namaste, Hari Om.